Narrated Badia, that the Prophet at the time of washing his deceased daughter had said to them, "Start from the right side, beginning with those parts which are washed in ablution." Narrated Aisha, the Prophet used to start from the right side on wearing shoes, combing his hair, and cleaning or washing himself, and on doing anything else. Narrated Anas bin Malik, saw Allah's Messenger when the Asr prayer was due, and the people searched for water to perform ablution, but they could not find it. Later on, a pot full of water for ablution was brought to Allah's apostle. He put his hand in that pot and ordered the people to perform ablution from it. I saw the water springing out from underneath his fingers till all of them performed the ablution. It was one of the miracles of the Prophet. Narrated Ibn Sirin, I said to Abida, "I have some of the hair of the Prophet which I got from Anas or from his family." Abida replied, "No doubt if I had a single hair of that, it would have been dearer to me than the whole world and whatever is in it." Narrated Anas, when Allah's Messenger got his head shaved, Abu Talha was the first to take some of his hair. Narrated Abu Hurairah, Allah's Messenger said, "If a dog drinks from the utensil of any one of you, it is essential to wash it 7 times. Narrated Abu Hurairah, the Prophet said, "A man saw a dog eating mud from the severity of thirst, so that man took a shoe and filled it with water and kept on pouring the water for the dog till it quenched its thirst. So Allah approved of his deed and made him to enter paradise." And narrated Hamza bin Abdullah, my father said, during the lifetime of Allah's apostle, the dogs used to urinate and pass through the mosques, come and go. Nevertheless, they never used to sprinkle water on its urine of the dog. Narrated Adi bin Hatim, I asked the Prophet about the hunting dogs, and he replied, "If you let loose with Allah's name your tamed dog after a game, and it hunts it, you may eat it. But if the dog eats of that game, then do not eat it, because the dog has hunted it for itself." I further said, "Sometimes I send my dog for hunting and find another dog with it." He said, "Do not eat the game, for you have mentioned Allah's name only on sending your dog and not the other dog." Narrated Abu Hurairah, Allah's Messenger said, "A person is considered in prayer as long as he is waiting for the prayer in the mosque, as long as he does not do hadith." A non-Arab man asked, "O Abu Hurairah, what is hadith?" I reply, "It is the passing of wind from the anus that is one of the types of hadith." Narrated Abad bin Tamim, my uncle said, the Prophet said, "One should not leave his prayer unless he hears sound or smells something." Narrated Ali, I used to get emotional urethral discharges frequently and felt shy to ask Allah's Messenger about it. So I requested Al-Miqdad bin al-Aswad to ask the Prophet about it. Al-Miqdad asked him, and he replied, "One has to perform ablution after it." Narrated Zayd bin Khalid, I asked Uthman bin Affan about a person who engaged in intercourse but did no discharge. Uthman replied, he should perform ablution like the one for an ordinary prayer, but he must wash his penis. Uthman added, I heard it from Allah's Messenger. I asked Ali, as Zubair, Talha, and Ubay bin Kabe about it, and they too gave the same reply. This order was cancelled later on, and taking a bath became necessary for such cases.